How's it going, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer coming at you with another video. Today we are busting out the expensive camera. That's right, we're busting out the premium camera for this video. Now, before we get started on today's topic, a couple of housekeeping notes. The first thing is, I picked up my iPhone 12 mini here, as you can see. And why does it keep doing that? The flashlight keeps going off on it. Fuck! Anyways, we'll deal with that later. Yeah, the phone, I can't really give you an opinion on it because in typical Apple fashion, I thought it would be a simple process. There's an app you can download which will allow you to transfer everything from your Android device over to your iPhone. I thought it was going to be simple. And then I go to put in my SIM card and it's asking me for a eSIM, which I didn't even know that existed, but it's like basically a digital SIM card, which again, this is all Apple bullshit, and I guess maybe a little bit to do with my provider as well. So it's not like the old days where you could take your SIM card out of your old phone and put it into your new phone and continue on. You can do that if you're using Android, but with Apple, again, at least with my provider, you have to purchase an eSIM, and that requires you to either purchase one online, and of course it's a QR code, and when you purchase it, they don't email you the QR code. You actually have to wait for the thing to arrive in the mail. It looks like almost like a gift card, kind of like a credit card. Or the other option is to drive all the way in the city and pick one up. And if you've ever had to walk into a mobility store like Bell, Rogers, Kudu, Telus, all the rest of them, those are the ones we have in Canada. It's always a fucking nightmare. You walk in there and you got some hotshot punk ass kid who just, fresh out of college and got a job working at fucking Bell, Rogers, and they're trying to upsell you and sneak hidden fees onto your bill, and oh yeah, I'll take care of that eSIM for you. And the next thing you get hit with like a $35 activation fee on your bill. Fuck off. So yeah, I had to pay $10 and buy an eSIM, basically a QR code, and it's just another slimy way for these companies to charge you a fee for buying a new phone unlocked. Heaven forbid. Oh my god. Fuck you, Apple. So yeah, I'll get that in the mail in a couple of days, and then we'll maybe give our impressions on the iPhone. The next thing, before we get into the main topic here, I want to talk about PK in the universe for a bit. This guy has been pissing me off. This guy is a fucking scumbag. Oh my god, what a backstabbing piece of shit. The things this guy goes through to try to fucking screw me over. So that's it. Going forward, every single fucking day, it'll be PK in the universe Mondays, PK in the universe Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, sometimes twice on Saturdays, and hell, maybe even 3 times on Sundays. We're going to be doing rant videos about PK in the universe. And this guy has just been getting under my skin. That's enough. So it's time to bring this son of a bitch down. I'm just kidding. Love you, PK. So today's main topic, I want to make it really quick. As a lot of you guys know, one of my most anticipated games of the year is Alan Wake 2. This was a sequel we never thought we would actually ever get, because the original Alan Wake, when it was released on the Xbox 360, I believe it sold well, but not as well as they wanted it to sell. So for a while there, we weren't going to get a sequel. So to get a sequel now, it's really exciting. Now, about 5 or 6 days ago, a new trailer was released. I guess at one of those Sony pressers that was done up on a whim. And I missed it. I didn't see it. I didn't know there was an Alan Wake, a new gameplay trailer that actually showed gameplay footage. A little bit. Just a little bit. And man, it looks awesome. As you can see here. Sam Lake is in it. Oh, this is going to be good. It's going to be good. I think I'm more excited for this than Starfield. So, apparently it has come to light that this game will be released, believe it or not, digitally only. It will not get a physical release. And people are all up in arms over this. And even THQ Nordic, I believe, reached out to Remedy via Twitter and offered to create or release a physical copy of Alan Wake 2. So I just wanted to sort of give my thoughts on this. Now, you guys know I love my physical media. And of all the people in the world you think would make a big deal about this, you think I would be right there at the top. Well, you'd be sadly mistaken, because I'll tell you what. Do I like the fact that Alan Wake 2 is going to be released digitally only? No. Can I understand from a business perspective why Remedy would be doing this? Absolutely. Can I blame Remedy for doing this? No. We're just getting out of COVID times. We're still in a pretty bad place as far as the economy is concerned. Some would even say we're in a recession, or at least headed into one. So do you think a fucking game like Alan Wake 2, do you think that Remedy's going to release this game physically and potentially lose income because, let's say, someone goes out there and buys the game and doesn't like it and they sell it on the used market, right? Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, whatever be the place. Frankly, I'm surprised more companies aren't jumping on this, and I think a lot of companies are. You know, it makes more sense for Remedy to sell this game digitally because they can control the price, right? However you want to take that. If you don't like it, I understand. But that we got to look at it from a business perspective, not from our perspective. And the other thing is the game apparently is the gameplay footage that was shown was running on a PS5, and you can tell this game is pushing the hardware to the max. And apparently this game, if it were to be released physically, we're talking, it would be like on 3 or 4 Blu-rays. Now, apparently on the Xbox Series console, it doesn't allow Blu-rays, I guess, of over 500 gigabytes on a disc to be used on the Xbox Series console. Maybe I have that wrong. So it would be even more Blu-ray discs if this was released physically on the Xbox. Now, again, don't forget, even if we got a physical release, let's just say Remedy put enough data on a disc to be able to stick it into your console, again, to act as a key to download the rest of the game. That would satisfy you shelf collectors out there. You would feel at peace knowing you've got Alan Wake 2 on your bookshelf with full realization that the game's not even on the disc, because you guys are in this place, psychologically speaking, where a physical disc in a case, it plays Jedi mind tricks on you guys. You guys think that the game is on the disc, when in actual fact, you're sadly mistaken. Go look at Red Dead Redemption 2, which came out last generation. Go look at Cyberpunk 2077, okay? Go look at Call of Duty Cold War. You think those games are on the disc? They're not on the disc. They're not on the disc. So do you think I give a fuck that Alan Wake 2 is going to be digitally only? No. No. We have to get with the times whether we like it or not, okay? Do you guys complain, okay, when somebody texts you and you get a digital text message on your phone and you're not getting a physical letter in the mailbox? No, you're okay with that. You're okay with that, okay? You fuckers in the fucking retro gaming community, the only thing physical that matters to you, aside from vinyl records, is physical media as far as video games are concerned. But you guys need to get over that. You guys need to get on with the times. PC's been doing this for the last 30 years, digital games. And it is what it is. I know, I don't like it either. It is what it is. These games are so big right now as far as file size is concerned. You're not going to be able to fit these games on a Blu-ray disc, folks. Okay? I deal with media day to day. I have a camcorder that shoots 4K, and let me tell you something. Again, you guys don't understand. You don't fucking understand. Okay? Go shoot a video, a 20-minute video in 4K resolution, okay? And see if your SD card can hold it. You have to have a big SD card. Take that SD card, put it in your computer, okay? And drag the file over to your desktop and see how long that takes. Try uploading the 4K video to YouTube. Take you forever. Forever. So that's why you guys need to understand the Blu-ray format. It's dead and buried. It's dead and buried, okay? We're in the middle of a soft transition with the PS5 and the Xbox Series console. But as far as Blu-rays are concerned, that's old hat, man. That's old hat. Do I like it? No. But do I understand what's happening? Yes. Okay, we're moving to digital only, and it makes sense. You could have a game as big as it is, or a movie as big as it is, or whatever the case may be, and you can fit it on a cloud, and there are no restrictions. There are restrictions when you're dealing with physical media. Guys, use your head. Oh my God. So I understand why Remedy is doing this, okay? I'm sure they probably wanted to release a physical copy, but it's just not happening with the file size of the files in this game. It's not a realistic proposition. Could they release a physical copy and give you a disc to stick in that has nothing on it to access a key to download the game? Sure, they could. But does it make sense from a business perspective for Remedy to be physically printing off these discs that act as keys and put them in a case and sell them at retail and then have people buy them and then flip them for less money and then have all this other bullshit that goes along with it? No. So Remedy is just jumping ahead, okay, to the inevitable, and all the game companies are going to follow suit. So I don't blame Remedy at all. Yeah, it would be cool to have a physical copy of Alan Wake 2, and maybe we will get a limited release of Alan Wake 2 on physical. But again, just because it's released physically, it doesn't mean it really is on the disc, okay? It's just a disc you stick in the console to be able to download the game. Yes, it is nice to be able to buy a physical copy so you can get it for a cheaper price on the aftermarket classifieds and be able to download the game. I get that. But again, think of it from a business perspective. Okay, these companies are in the business to make money. They're not in the business to make friends, okay? So that's it. That's it for this rant. I am looking forward to Alan Wake 2. I don't care that it's digital only. I will be buying it day one. I might pre-order it. I'm very excited for it. It looks incredible. I can look past the fact that it's digital only because I am so excited for this game. So that's going to do it for this video. Let me know in the thoughts below. What do you think about Alan Wake 2 being released digitally only? What are your thoughts on this? If it gets a physical release, are you going to shell out the big bucks to pay extra to have a physical case on your shelf? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you're all doing well. And thanks so much for watching. You people are wonderful and beautiful. You take care.